Hi everyone, or as we say in Australia, good day. Okay, where I'm from, we don't say hello, we say good day, which is like good day. So, good day, Irene.
Good day, Natasha.
We're Australian today. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Are you tired?
Yes, a little bit.
Do you have any special plans for tonight?
Yes, I'll have a drink with friends.
With some friends?
With some friends.
Or a friend?
With some friends.
With some friends, okay? And where are you going to go for a drink?
Maybe for tribunal?
Around?
Around tribunal?
Okay, tribunal, because there's no translation.
Like Madrid?
No, Madrid, we all know Madrid.
Okay,
So,
tribunal.
okay, all right. And will you stay until very late?
Not too late.
No? What
No.
time will you go back home?
Maybe before 12?
Okay, all right, very good. What time do you have to wake up tomorrow?
I have to wake up tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Okay, all right, so try to sleep. Try to go to bed early.
Yeah.
Okay, can I come with you tonight?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we're going to go, but we have to
Maybe,
speak in
depende.
English. We have to speak in English. Okay, all right. Today we're going to see how many. Now you've already seen how many with there is and there are. Today we're going to see how many with have. Okay? So cuántos tienes, cuántos tiene, cuántos tengo, and so on. Okay? The structure is how many plus the noun in the plural. Okay? So how many books, how many pencils, how many highlighters, how many glasses, how many hats, okay? It's always in the plural. How many plus the noun in the plural, plus, so how many books do, for example, so the auxiliary, how many books does she have, okay? Plus the subject, plus the verb, which in this case is have, okay? So how many books do I have? How many books do you have? How many books does he have? How many books does she have? How many books does it have, if it had any books? How many books do we have? How many books do you have? And how many books do they have? Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Today, the exercise is very simple. I'm going to say a sentence and Irene has to ask the question. Okay? So, for example, I say, I have 2 books. And Irene has to say, how many books do you have? Okay, very simple. Remember at home, excuse me, remember at home to ask the question aloud as well and try to practice to see if you get it right as well. Okay? All right, you ready?
Ready.
My friend has 2 dogs.
How many friends?
No. My friend has 2 dogs.
How many dogs does your friend have?
Friend. Again, I want to hear the end of the words you're saying, okay? Try to pronounce the last letter. Friend.
Friend.
Okay.
How many dogs?
Dogs.
How many dogs have your? How many dogs does your friend have?
Have, okay? The auxiliary of have is do or does, okay? Have, when it's the main verb, is not an auxiliary, okay? So be careful with that because it's a very common mistake, okay? All right. The King of Spain has 3 children.
How many children?
Children?
How many children does the King of Spain? King of Spain have?
Very good. How many children does, because it's third person, the King of Spain have? Have in the infinitive because it's an interrogative question. Okay? All right. This show has 6 teachers.
How many teachers does this program?
This show.
This show. How many teachers does this show have?
Very good. I have 2 pairs of glasses.
Per?
I have 2 pairs. What is pairs?
Par?
Bad. Pairs in the plural. Okay. I have 2 pairs of glasses. Glasses? What are glasses?
Gafas?
Okay, so I have 2 pairs of glasses. It's important because if you say I have 2 glasses, it could mean vasos, glass in the plural. I have 2 glasses, tengo 2 vasos. So when we talk about glasses that you wear, we say, I have 2 pairs of glasses. I have 2 pairs of shoes, I have 2 pairs of trousers, and so on. Okay? So I have 2 pairs of glasses.
How many pair of glasses? Pairs?
Remember, how many plus the plural, okay? How many books, how many chairs, how many windows, how many pairs of glasses?
How many pairs of glasses do you have?
Very good. Chris's aunt has 3 boyfriends.
How many children?
No, not children, boyfriends.
How many boyfriends does Chris have?
No, Chris doesn't have boyfriends. Chris's aunt.
Okay. How many boyfriends does...
Boyfriends, plural. How many plus the plural? How many books? How many boyfriends?
How many boyfriends does Christine's...
Christine, no.
Chris... Chris's...
Saxon genitive. Okay, la tía de Chris, Chris's aunt. Okay, remember that when nouns finish with an S sound, we usually add a syllable. Chris's aunt.
How many boyfriends does Chris's aunt have?
Chris's what?
Aunt?
Aunt. Repeat.
Aunt?
Aunt. Very good. Repeat.
How many boyfriends does Chris's aunt have?
Very good. Be careful with the pronunciation of aunt, okay? Because if you say aunt, that's hormiga, okay? And they sound very similar. Hormiga, aunt, is a shorter A, aunt. And then aunt, tía, is a longer, aunt, okay? Aunt, la hormiga, aunt, tía. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so Chris's aunt has 3 boyfriends, not Chris's hormiga, okay? All right, you have 2 eyes.
How many eyes do I have?
Very good. A piano has 88 keys.
How many pieces?
No?
How many
keys? Okay, you say in Spanish las teclas. In English we say keys, like llave. Okay, I don't know why.
How many keys does the piano have?
Okay, all right. We're speaking about a specific piano. Okay, let's say a special piano that has 99 keys. We would say, how many keys does the piano have? Okay, because we're being specific. Okay, but when we're speaking about something in general, we say a piano. Okay, in general. And if it's a piano, it's in the 3rd person. Okay, how many keys does a piano have? Okay, not the piano, a piano. Or another option is not to use any sort of article at all. When we're speaking in general, many times in English, we don't use articles. So how many keys do pianos in general have?
Do? No, does?
No, because we're speaking pianos.
No.
In plural. So they, okay? 2 options. You can either say how many keys do pianos in general, in the plural, have, or how many keys does a piano have? Okay? So you choose. But I said a piano. So the question has to be?
Does.
Okay, so the question has to be?
How many keys does a piano have?
Okay, and pianos have 88 keys. Pianos have 88 keys.
How many keys do pianos have?
Pianos have. Repeat.
How many keys do pianos have?
Very good. A violin has 4 strings.
How many
strings? Do you understand strings? What does a violin have? Violin? A violin? No.
Cuerda?
Okay, cuerda. Okay? So how many strings does a violin have?
How many?
I just told you the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So a string has a violin has 4 strings.
Strings. How many strings Does
Strings.
do violins?
A violin has 4 strings. I'm saying it in the singular.
Ah, okay. How many strings
Strings.
does a violin?
Violin. Is she
Violin?
speaking in Spanish or in English?
Violin?
Violin.
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 Very good. So,
How many
strings.
strings does a piano
A
a
violin.
violin have?
Very good. Okay, the book has 300 pages.
How many pages does the book have?
Okay, the book, because we're being specific. Not all books have 300 pages. Okay? Jenny has 6 bottles of water.
How many bottles of water does
Jenny.
have?
Repeat.
How many bottles does Jenny have?
Bottles of what?
Water? Water?
Bottles of water.
How many bottles of water?
Bottles, plural.
How many bottles of water does Jenny have?
Very good. Denise's uncle has 2 cars.
Eh?
Denise. Is that a question in English? What language is that? What is that? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
What?
Pardon?
What is that? Okay, so Denise's uncle has 2 cars.
How many cars does the nieces have?
No, Denise's what? El tío de Denise. Denise's uncle.
How many cars does Denise's car
Uncle.
Denise's uncle have? How many cars does Denise's aunt
Uncle.
How many cars does Denise's uncle?
Saxon genitive. Where's the Saxon genitive there?
How many cars does Denise's uncle have?
Very good. My neighbor has 3 rooms in her house.
How many rooms does your neighbor
Does my neighbor have in her house?
in her house? How many rooms does your neighbor have in her house?
Very good. Our new flat has 4 windows.
How many windows does your room?
Your.
Your flat?
And the verb? Where's the verb? It's disappeared.
How many windows does your room?
My flat. What is flat?
Piso?
Piso. Very good. Okay.
How many windows does your flat have?
Very good. This table has 4 legs. Do you understand legs?
Patas?
Very good.
How many legs does the table have?
Which table?
This.
Okay, so say it again.
How many legs does this table have?
Very good. My parents have 2 computers.
How many computers does your
Parents? How many parents do I have?
2?
2. Okay, a mother and a father. So,
How many parents do you?
no, parents I have 2.
Yeah.
But my parents have 2 computers.
How many computers do
Because it's they. Okay,
Do
so it has
they
to,
have?
Okay, so say it again.
How many computers do they have?
Okay, or do your parents have? Okay, since parents is plural, it's they, it goes with do, not does. Okay, my mother has 1 computer.
How many computers does your
Computers, plural.
How many computers have your How many computers does your mom have?
Very good. My parents have 2 computers.
How many computers do they have?
Very good. Dan's flat has 1 guest room. Dan's flat, su piso, has 1 guest room. Do you understand guest room?
Habitación de invitados.
Yes.
How many guests?
Ooh, I want to hear the plural there.
How many guests?
Okay. Guest rooms. The plural is on the rooms.
Claro.
How many guest rooms?
How many guest rooms does Dan
She's making it up. She's inventing.
Totally.
What's going on? She's making it up. Okay, I'll repeat. Dan's flat has 1 guest room.
How many
Guest.
How many guest rooms?
Guest.
How many guest rooms does Dan's flat have?
Very good. How many rooms or how many guest rooms does Dan's flat have? Okay, my office has 10 windows.
How many windows does your
My what?
office
Uh-huh.
have?
Have. She gives me the sentence in parts. How many windows does your office? Okay, all together. Come on.
How many windows does your office have?
Very good. You have 2 thumbs.
How many thumbs do I have?
What is a thumb? Very good. This is a thumb, okay? Pulgar, okay? Mark the doll, our friend, do you remember? Mark's grandmother has 2 new cars.
How many new cars does
Second genitive?
mother's Mark's
La abuela de Mark.
grandmother
La abuela de Mark. So start with Mark.
Mark's grandmother have?
Have, the verb. Okay, so go again. Come on.
How many new
Cars.
how many new cars does Mark's grandmother have?
Very good. Nicole has 2 gloves.
How many gloves does Nicole have?
Very good. And you have 2 earrings. Earrings, pendientes, okay? Pendientes. Earrings. Ear is oreja. So earring and ring is anillo. So literally it's anillo de oreja. Okay? So you have 2 earrings.
How many earrings do I have?
Very good. You've done very well today with this, okay? But we'll keep on reviewing how many and the verb have in the interrogative, okay? All right, are you ready for the translation list?
Yes.
Okay, as you know, we always do a translation list, okay? I say the sentence in Spanish, and you at home, and Irene here, has to say it in Spanish. Oh, sorry, in English, not in Spanish. That would be too easy. Demasiado fácil. Okay, I say it in Spanish, and she says it in English. Remember to keep on practicing at home and to say it aloud, okay? Okay. El agua está muy caliente.
The weather.
El agua.
The water.
Water.
The water is very hot.
Is very hot. Now, how can we contract? Because it's always more natural in English if we contract. So it's more natural to say it's than it is. Okay. So how can we contract this?
The waters.
Very good. The waters. Now, it's very common in English, and I know it sounds very strange, but it's very common to contract the noun and the verb to be, or the auxiliary, or whatever, okay? So the water is very hot, the water's very hot. Okay, so try.
The waters is very hot. The water's very hot.
Very good. The water's very hot. Waters. Remember to make that z sound like a B. Z. The water's very hot. Then it doesn't like that sound. Es un día muy caluroso.
Hoy. Oh,
Yes.
It's very hot day.
Very good. Tengo calor.
I have hot.
Ooh, what do you think at home? I explained this a couple of classes ago. Okay. Remember, in English, you say tengo calor, tengo hambre, tengo frío, with the verb have. But in English, we actually say it with the verb to be. Okay? So, I am hungry, tengo hambre. I am thirsty, tengo sed. I am cold, tengo frío. I am hot. Okay? The same as the age. Okay? Tengo 50 años. I am 50 years old. Not me, but yes. Okay? Okay, so, tengo calor.
I'm hot.
Tengo frío.
I'm cold.
Tengo hambre.
I'm hungry.
Angry is enfadado.
Hungry.
Sounds similar.
Angry. Hungry.
Hungry, okay? Be careful with the pronunciation and the difference, okay? Angry, enfadado, angry, and hambriento, tengo hambre. I'm hungry. Again, remember to warm your hands. Ha. Or clean the mirror, okay, in your house. Ha. And you clean it, okay? And that's the sound. Hungry, not angry, okay? Imagine you go to a restaurant and you say to the waiter, what is waiter?
Camarero.
Camarero. You say to the waiter, waiter, I'm hungry, or I'm angry, and he says, why are you angry? Porque estás enfadado, okay? So there's a very big difference there, okay? Ella tiene sed.
She's thirsty.
Very good. ¿Cuál es su respuesta?
What's your question? Answer?
Su as in her or
What's her answer?
Answer, very good. No saben.
They don't know.
Very good, they don't know. ¿Por qué está la gente enfadada? Enfadada. Let's see how she pronounces this.
Why is people?
Okay, people. If I say people, how many people are there? One or more?
More.
More, okay? So this is a very big difference between Spanish and English. In English, people is plural, okay? In Spanish, it's singular, la gente es. But in English, people are, okay? So, ¿por qué está la gente enfadada?
Why are people so angry?
Okay. ¿Por qué tiene la gente tanta hambre?
Why are people so hungry?
Very good. One more. Estoy aquí porque soy el profesor o la profesora.
I'm here because I'm the teacher.
The teacher.
The teacher.
Very good, very good. Okay, she did very well in the translation lesson. At home, how did you do? I hope you did well. Okay. We have here the numbers, okay? Remember, we always have to review numbers. Okay, ready?
41,489.
Very good pronunciation.
62,011.
Very good. She remembered to put the and. I hope you remembered to put it at home as well. Remember that here, after the hundreds, even if there's no number in the hundreds, we put and, okay?
72,808.
8.
72.
800 and? Oh, you're starting again. Very good. I didn't need to say repeat. She's doing it alone. Okay.
72,813.
13. Remember, 13. The accent is at the end, okay? 13.
2,185.
100 and?
2,100.
100 and?
100 and.
Very good. It's important to pronounce the end of words. It's not as important in Spanish, okay? In Spanish, you can drop off the ends of words, the letters, and there's no problem, okay? You say centavo or whatever, okay? And it's not important, but in English it is important to pronounce the end of the word, okay? So
2,185.
85, very good.
Uy. 500 and
500 and
500 and 551,018.
Okay, 551,018 and try to pronounce it. And there is a D there, okay? So don't omit the D, okay? Woo, the dolls.
Poor Nicole.
Poor Nicole. I'm sorry, Nicole. Come on.
609.
Repeat.
699,234.
Very good.
753,210.
Very good. One more time, this one.
753,210.
Very good, okay. I hope you're getting better with the numbers, okay? And we'll continue reviewing this next class, okay? Until then, I want you to study, to practice, okay? Go outside. When you're in the traffic, think in English, do as much as possible, okay? The more you practice, the more you will improve. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you, Irene. Have fun tonight
thank
in
you.
Tribunal.
With you?
With me as well. And I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you for watching. Goodbye.